stylus. These books were hard, heavy, and difficult to carry around. Hence, the great ancient libraries of Ebla and Asurbanipal were built to house the books. We are standing now in one of the buildings that preserves their legacy. After the clay tablets, ink and pigments were invented, and people took to write down books on pieces of wood, on flat bones of animals, or on parchments of leather. None of these materials were really good enough to have a lot of books in. But then arrived papyrus, which was made from flattened and dried sheets of a long reed that used to grow by the river Nile. The books written down in papyrus were usually rolled up into large scrolls. If you wanted to read a book written in papyrus, you had to roll out the scroll and roll it back as you were reading. These were the books that were housed in the great library of Alexandria. That library was the first of many projects to house in one place all of the books that were ever written and all that would be. That project came to naught, as the library fell to the pressure of religious and political groups. It stands now only as a modern rebuilt library, a reminder of that noble pursuit. Scrolls of papyrus were complicated to handle, so after a while people began to cut the scrolls in sheets of the same size and then bound them or glued them together. These books were known as codices, the precursors of modern books. Papyrus was used until the 5th century, and it was replaced by parchment, known in Spanish as pergamino, and vellum.